Bank Administration Building, 400 South Texas Avenue, Suite 106. First item on the agenda is the invocation of the Pledge of Allegiance of the U.S. Texas flag. Chapter G.H. Jones and Commissioner Allen, please.
Our Father and God, how great thou art in all of the universe. Thank you for this day. This is the day that you have made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Pray for our county judge today, our county commissioners, as they do business for Brazos County. Always lead them, guide them in the right direction and in the right path. Pray for the Brazos County Courthouse family. Those may be elderly, sick, going through various things. Remember them. We pray for the state of Texas. We pray for America. We pray for our troops. We pray for all of our law enforcement officers whose lives are in jeopardy each day. Now, God, be with each of us throughout this day. Thank you for what you have done for us and what you're going to do in the days that lie ahead of us. In Jesus' name, everybody says amen.
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 I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag.
I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Thank you, Chapter Jones, Commissioner. Second item on the agenda is call for citizens' input and/or concerns. Hearing none, we'll go to number 3, presentations. Update from the Arts Council on current projects. There we go.
Well, we actually have a full crowd for you today, so y'all are popular.
All right.
There's quite a few people here today, so I guess the best thing to do, I'm Chris Dyer, I'm the CEO of the Arts Council, and since I believe 2008, we've been working with you guys with the Art for Life program with the Juvenile Justice Center, which has been extremely successful. I think we're about at our 137th kid that's gone through the program. And I know y'all have all heard this before, but I have to reiterate, we don't pick for success. Any kid that goes through this program is completing probationary hours, and you can see it takes a lot of people to make this happen. And right now we have a really high success rate. I think a 75% success rate of kids not going back to jail, not getting in trouble. It's not just us, it's the Juvenile Justice Center staff as well and the probation department. But I think this program, which is a public art project, really helps accountability. And so we have one of our participants here today. I'm going to have Amy Salvaggio. She's our new program manager. She's going to pass out some handouts for you guys that include some poetry and some things that the kids have created. And then if you guys could all come up and just introduce yourselves and just tell them briefly who you are. And then I think you might hear a poem today. I'm not sure. So anyway, do you want to cue it up?
My name is Robert Person. I'm the Mentor Volunteer Coordinator for Brazos County Juvenile Services. And one of our major projects is one of the projects that we do jointly with the Art Council. It's called Art for Life. It has many facets, and you see representation of it throughout the city. If you go to College Station, you will see a bench that we painted that is in the Larry Ringer Library. We also have benches that we did for the dog park that's located off of Boonesville Road. We have a mural in the Bryan Library downtown. We also have one at the workforce. In addition to that, we have just completed one at the Neil Rec Center, and the artist in residence was Mr. Mike Penny, and I'd like to bring him forth at this time to let him tell you about that particular program, after which we're going to bring Jacob up, who is one of our participants in the Mic Check program, so that you have an idea of what it was like. And accompanying me is Ms. Cindy Hansberger, who also worked for Brazos County Juvenile Services as the programming person. I think our director is somewhere in the audience, Dr. Vance, and we'd like to thank him for making it all possible, and we couldn't do it without him and Chris. So let's start with Mike first.
Howdy.
Mike Penny, the artist that's been working with the kids now for last, I guess we're getting close to 2 years. Helped with, I don't know what pictures you have. I wasn't privy to the handout that you all have. Okay. Okay, so you can see a little bit, see a little bit. Is the workforce on there?
Yeah, it's on there.
Oh, the workforce is on there. Okay. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, I guess if you look at the second page, one, that was amazing. If y'all have not gone out to see that, that is a 9 by 18 foot mural comprised of 100,000 individual fingerprints. And the pictures just don't do it justice. The kids did an amazing job. You know, these kids have made some not so good choices up to this point, but I tell you, they've got a heart for things. Some of those kids, a couple in particular, came there for 8 to 12 Saturdays, and this was unfortunately not probably the most entertaining project, but some of them were there and just, I mean, if you can imagine just doing this literally for an hour and a half, but I mean, they stuck with it, and I think the results kind of speak for themselves. Currently, we're working on a project over at Neil Rec Center, and I think that may be on one of y'all's pages too. And we've got 2 walls we're doing there, and decided to go with kind of a comic book theme. And again, I mean, the kids have done a phenomenal job. It's been a blessing for me to be able to do this, and honestly, I hope it's been a blessing for the kids too. It's really an opportunity that we set up for them to ultimately to achieve, and to have some good interaction with, the community and people, in administration in the community, and finally, give them an opportunity to get some praise. And that, I wasn't prepared to say anything. They hit me up right before I came in. So, y'all have any questions for me? Yeah, very good. Oh, I appreciate having the opportunity. Really do.
I'm sure you realize without an artist, this was not possible. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your gift.
Again, I feel blessed to be able to do it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jacob. I'm used to talking in front of a classroom full of people that I'm not very familiar with, so this is kind of new for me. I was one of the participants in the mic check program last year around this time, I think. Yeah. And it was a lot of fun. We did a lot of things, mainly write and read poetry. And I actually have our book that we did. It's got 2 to 3 poems from everyone in the mic check program, and if y'all don't mind, I'd actually like to read you one of mine. It's titled "Tell Them." Tell them I cared of the people. Tell them I lived life to the fullest. Tell them I never gave up. Tell them I had the heart of a whale and the body of a man. Tell them the reason I was alive was to live well. Tell them I imagined a perfect world one door over. Tell them I gave to those who had none. Tell them I could lift a car with a single sentence. Tell them I was a writer. Okay. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. That's pretty much all I got.
It is also interesting to note that out of 41 kids across the state of Texas, Jacob's poem was selected from his school and consolidated, and it's going to be in a hard book that's going to be published sometime within the next month. So be looking out for him. He might be a budding writer that we might be hearing a lot from in the future. We're real pleased and proud of him. In addition to, we have Cindy Hansberger. The good thing about the art program is that some of the employees actually get a chance to participate. And so Cindy is one of those people who have helped out not only with the supervision, but who has had an opportunity to actually participate in some of the programs. So we'll hear her, and then we'll go back to Chris.
I just have a few words. I'm the training coordinator for juvenile services, and so most of my job is working with new staff and current staff, but I do get to help out with supervising the youth in the Art for Life program, and it's just a wonderful opportunity for them. They truly seem to enjoy it. I love getting to, work hands-on with them and just really see them getting into whether it's, one of our painting projects or one of the poetry stuff. They really enjoy that, and just thank you for helping us with that opportunity to provide it for the youth that we serve, because it is awesome. Thank you.
I just want to say thank y'all again, because as you can see with the kids, it's just about attention and confidence building and things like that. And so right now we've just run 2 museum field trips. We went to Austin, and we went to Austin yesterday, and then I think we'll go to Waco. Is it next week or? We went to Waco yesterday. Oh, see, I don't even know what's going on. And then we go to Austin on Thursday. But I do know a lot of the kids haven't been outside a 50-mile radius of this area in their entire life. So, our goal is to expand their horizons, but also keep them from causing more trouble. And not all of them aren't going to, some are going to continue to cause trouble, but we have a large majority that aren't. So we'll kick off with poetry pretty quickly, and then we're going to do another mural in this area. So if y'all have any ideas for us about potential locations, just let me know. And thanks again for your time today.
Thank you.
Somebody has an idea. I better.
Right here.
We can do like a mural of the county judge or something. Is that what y'all are looking for?
That might scare everybody off. Probably don't want to do that.
But Chris, I do want to ask, how might we receive a copy? Were you all selling those books of poetry, or
We
was
just
it?
gave them out to the participants and their parents.
Okay.
So we didn't really sell them, but
Okay. Do
I
you
might
have
be
an
able to
extra?
come and get a copy for
We
you.
can get
if you
y'all
want.
all a copy
Thank you
if
so
you.
much, and I'd like the young man to sign his poem for me.
Awesome.
You guys are really awesome, and I appreciate all of the energy and the support that goes into this, because it does actually change lives of young people. As I've told you down through the years, every person that I've talked to aspire to do better once they're in that program. I don't remember the young lady's name, but a couple of years ago you had a participant that was going into the military after she finished the program. I don't know where she is, but I would imagine that she's doing really good, and that's my prayer for her daily.
Well,
Thank you.
thank y'all again. We appreciate all you do.
I just want to tell you, I appreciate all y'all do. I'm glad that we've got folks that have got a passion for kids, for what y'all do to try to move kids along from what they may have been in into the next phase, which is much better. I appreciate this young man here, and thank you, and it's a good point.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
He's terming out this year, but he's still involved.
We'll
would he be the one to sign? I'm sorry.
consider and take action on agenda items 4 through 19.
It would be.
Number 4 is request for 120-day extension for comp time payout deadline for Expo Complex, and I think that would start September the 25th, 2015.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 5 is authorization of El Camino Real de los Tejas National Historic Trail Association to identify and erect official National Historic Trail signs on the roads along El Camino Real de los Tejas National Trail.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 6 is payment authorization to American Fire and Safety in the amount of $81.71 for fire extinguisher inspection for JP1. A purchase order was not obtained in advance, and we need to correct that amount to $75.48 because the tax, we don't pay tax, and the original invoice included tax.
I move for approval.
Second.
Motion made, second, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 7 is approval of requisition number 000-5238318 to Mintronics, in the amount of $381.50 to repair the projector in JP3 courtroom. This will be purchased out of JP Tech funds.
Move.
approval.
Second.
Motion made, second, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 8, request from Constable Precinct 2 for permission for destruction and/or means of disposal of property that cannot be sold at auction.
Move approval.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 9 is approval of interlocal agreement between Brazos County and City of Bryan for fleet maintenance building water line.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 10 is approval of contract with Strong Surveying. Strong Surveying for miscellaneous surveying work for Road and Bridge Department. The Cherokee Lane work will begin this fiscal year, and remaining work will commence with Road and Bridge issuing purchase order when ready. Move for approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 11 is consider and take action on the final plat of 14R, Block 1, Field Creek Estates, Subdivision 2, being a replat of lots 13 and 14, Block 1, Field Creek Estates, Subdivision 2, recorded in volume 10990, page 279, 7.326 acres, Richardson Perry Survey, A-44, Bryan ETJ, Brazos County, Texas, sites located in Precinct 2.
Move approval.
Motion made, second, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 12 is consider and take action on the amending plat of lots 66 and 67, Shady Grove subdivision, recorded in volume 436, page 361, Brazos County deed records, 2.056 acres, A. McLaughlin Survey, A-157, Brazos County, sites located in Precinct 2.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 13 is approval of the Treasurer's Report for June 2015, quarter ending 6/30/15. Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 14 is tax refund application for the following.
Move approval A through L.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carried. Number 15 is budget amendments. Budget amendments FY 14/15, 45.1 through 45.14.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 16 is personnel change status.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 17 is payment claims. Claims to be paid by Brazos County, claim number 7135696 through claim number 7135982.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. We're gonna skip down to number 20, Sheriff's Report on Inmate Population. Sheriff.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Our population increased to 601 over the last 24 hours. That's been our peak. We have 67 with ankle monitors and 13 pending.
Okay, thanks, Sheriff. And then number 21 is acknowledgment of the Brazos County Emergency Services District 2 Independent Council Report on agreed upon procedure for year ending September 30, 2014. 22 is the announcement of future, or interest items and possible future agenda topics. Number 23 is call for citizens' input and/or concerns. Hearing none, we will go back up to number 18, convene an executive session pursuant to Texas Government Code 551.072 to deliberate the purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property. We need Commissioners Courts, attorneys, and Candy. I guess that's all we like. And at times 10:22.